Yes, you're great. You can do great things. There's no one's taking that away from you. But it's okay to know that you don't need a voice coach. You need a voice.
And that and businesses and individuals who figure that out, right? Because you may figure out that you need a voice and not just a coach. And oh, by the way, you need to slice that even further into some kind of niche of something with your life and with your business. This idea of just being sort of all over the place, hustling here and hustling there. See, it was in my 40s that I got hip to, no, that's not it. That's not it. Good businesses don't even do that. They say, what's my core competency? And they deal in their core competency. Why don't we do that as individuals? Now that you talk about the world of work, and I do want to get into this as we move into other episodes. Is now I love a good hustle. I really do. You don't let hustling run you into the ground, though. We got to be smart about all of this, particularly those who are women and who are of a certain age. We've got to be smart about what am I better at? Where do I want to apply these skills and abilities? Not just buckshot all over the place, because that's really not life. I'm big on quality of life and how we measure that. That's one of the quickest ways to lose your quality of life.
With
is
this
to just
scatter plot
over
approach.
The place
okay.
With even if you're doing something you love and you're the best at this, you still have to strategy. Yeah, have a strategy for your life, for your career. Otherwise, something good like work or nonprofit and pursuing things out in the marketplace, burnout.
Right.
Burnout is still real, right?
It is, and it goes back to what you said about learning how to be a good steward over your time and your gifts and the work that you do and the things that you do. So that is, I had someone say to me one time, you have to pick one in terms of what I wanted to focus on. You're a great cook. Do you want to cook? You are a writer. Do you want to write? You are great at interior design. Do you want to do interior design? They said to me to pick one. And I will tell you, my thought was, why? Why do I need to pick one? Why can't I do them all? Well, to your point, the need to streamline and to focus and to put quality ahead of quantity is critical.
So picking for today, I'm willing to go on the record to say pick some, and those sums equal a portfolio. But how many is it? Rule of 3 generally is going to come in handy, because I am definitely a fan of portfolio. I have one of my own, a portfolio career.
So you say rule of 3?
Rule of 3. Most people in businesses, once you get over 3 of anything, now 3 major initiatives or wildly important goals. Covey loved, Stephen Covey loved things like that. Wildly important goals. More than 3 of them? Come on now.
Okay.
Even the
I am taking notes, Jasmine. I am taking notes.
So think about, and I'll leave it. I won't, kill it today. But think about being a creative. I follow one blogger who she's a blogger, but she's like an SEO. System search engine optimization consultant, and she's also a blogger, but she's also teaches courses about both. She teaches courses about blogging and search engine optimization. So she's literally doing three things with three streams of income, but they play together nicely.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So it's the playing together, kind of creating that portrait, and bringing those things all together.
Is helpful. It can be helpful, or if you want to be a mechanic and a cupcake maker, you just got to figure out how you're parsing it. You're one person, right? So I'm hoping through this platform, this time that we have, that these are in addition to tools and techniques and what are best practices. How do we have the careers and the lives that we desire without dying before we can enjoy them?
Well, how about
right?
that is a very important thing because it's of no value if you're not going to be here. So that great point. Well, duly noted. So Jasmine, this has just been absolutely wonderful, certainly for me, and I hope that our listeners have gotten some wonderful nuggets, and that they have taken this all in, and that they're taking notes. And in fact, I would recommend that they come back through and listen and do that. So again, it's been wonderful. I can't thank you enough. But what I do want to ask you to do is please give our listeners your connection information. Tell them where they can connect with you, find you, to find out about the wonderful services that you offer in your portfolio.
Sure, absolutely. So the good news is I am a portfolio career person, but I do it all under one website. So if you're at JasmineHKirby.com, you find everything there. You got to get that H in there because believe it or not, there's another Jasmine Kirby. So it's Jasmine with the initial H, Kirby.com. And there you find whether it's the blog or career coaching services. And I'm looking to put many free resources there to help people with career and life, like tons of self-assessments, things like that. I also have, this is new this year, a microblog. So I do my microblogging at Instagram, and that name is JKirby_consulting. So you got to get the underscore in there too. So JKirby_consulting. And there it's life lessons and motivation and things about trying to help people stay motivated toward the careers that they very rightly deserve.
And I love that you turn your experiences into resources, because that's what we want to do here at TAP, the Audacity to Pivot. We not only want to share, to give you information, articles to look up, books to read. We want you to leave here with something in your toolkit to help you get to the next level as you pivot. So this again has been wonderful, and thanks for giving that contact information. So I want to let our listeners know that our next podcast will dive into the rise of homelessness amongst women over 50 due to job loss and underemployment once they re-enter the workforce. And so that is all for today. We will be back before you next month. And so I am Christy Shaw, your host of TAP, the Audacity to Pivot, with our co-host Jasmine Kirby. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.